I've met people that whenever they talk about their spouse or their kids, they say stuff like, I can't live without them. Maybe my life is in their hands. I'll do anything for them. Can't live without them. They put their whole stock for living in their spouse or their kids, or both of them. And it's easy to say that when things are going well. Yeah, evidently, marriage is a beautiful thing. Kids is amazing. You enjoy graduations and birthdays and promotions and all these ups with them. We expect for things to always be so well, super well with our spouses, and when our spouses somehow things don't go well, they do things or say things that we thought they would never do, and they severely disappoint us. Many people tend to flip out, like really flip out. And a lot of people, they sadly take it out on their kids, like what Shamar Elkins did. Huge news right now if you don't know about it. The kids have become collateral damage, and often when kids don't become what we want them to be, or betray us somehow, and many people's kids have done that. Many people flip out because their whole stock for living is in their kids. Essentially, they have made their spouse, their kids, their God. Uh-oh. How do you think people act, especially these kids nowadays, I guess anybody, if they lose their phone? If kids get their phone taken away, they flip out. If somebody don't get their drug, their alcohol for a while, many of them flip out. People who've lost a whole lot of money, a lot of them have flipped out, committed suicide. Because many people today, drugs, liquor, phones, money is their God. Come on. They get their whole reason for living and being in those things. Like those things promised to always be there. Like those things promised to always fulfill I'll always be here. I'll always meet your needs. But the reality is, money can be lost. Careers can be gone. Phones come and go. You can easily lose a phone. It can get stolen. Come on. Your spouse can leave you. Your spouse can change up on you. Uh-oh. You don't want to hear that, especially for those who feel like they made a soulmate. But they always have free will to God knows do what. Love is a risk. Your kids can end up doing something you never thought they would do. Come on. They don't become what you want them to be, and you're so disappointed, so going to deep anger, depression, because you thought your kids will always be this particular way, or choose you this way. Yet they flip it on you. They flip the script. Wow. That's what I think what happened with, like the Shamar Elkins murdered his wife and his kids. Could be, his kids wanted to just wanted vengeance on his wife. Heard they were going through some separation. That's allegedly seemed like that's what's been going on. That was going on, and he just flipped out. His lowercase g God, and this is what I think seemed like possibly his gods were his children and his wife. That's all he lived for. That's all. But if I don't have these, what is there else to go for? They disappointed me. It's like when people have a very unhealthy perspective of the true God, and they expect the real God to always give them certain things, do certain things for them. Well, I prayed for this, I didn't get this. I did this, I didn't get this blessing. Forget you, God. And then they go, I'm gonna be a crazy, rebellious heathen now because the God of the cosmos didn't come through for me like how I want him to be. Uh-oh. Now they flip out because one reason, an unrealistic perspective of who the true God is about. So you thought your spouse would always do this and that, and your marriage is about to fall apart. Maybe you got child custody arrangements about to happen, support with another baby mama, a whole bunch of stuff that Shamar do have going on. His whole stock, his whole life is in those things, and now those things is falling apart. Separation, divorce, child support, custody, back and forth, kids with this over here, kids with that. And maybe he drank some alcohol too. Maybe he made the pain even worse with his own particular actions. I don't know. Justin Fairfax just murdered his wife, not his kids. You know, I heard they were going through some. I think they already were divorced. They're going through a divorce, living separated in the same house. Could have very likely have been. His wife was his God. His kids were his God. He's upset. Going through this separation, not gonna go fight for custody and pay child support. Reputation is sold now. Brought to a very dark place. And Justin and Shamar are thinking about what they're gonna lose, bro. You're so focused on what you're gonna lose, you're not really thinking about, wow, I'm losing this, I'm about to lose this. Time for me to rebuild. You're honing so much on what you are losing. You're not thinking about what you're going to get back, how you're going to rebuild. So you're going to this dark dark If you choose to stay there, you stay there until God forbid you do something that's real crazy, real demonic. Then we got D4vd. Never heard about him. Some big time singer, I guess coming up, rising star in this music industry. Already, put some songs out there that's really not particularly clean songs. I guess he was messing with some 14-year-old girl. Found her body in the car. She's dead. Heard he had some song about her, so I didn't hear it. I'm guessing in that song he's putting his whole stock in this girl. I live for you, whatever he's singing in the song. I'm guessing in that song he's talking. Maybe she's just this whole world. He's everything. He'll do whatever for her. That's what I'm guessing. Never heard the song. That's what I'm guessing. He's putting his whole chip, his whole stock, his whole livelihood in this girl. And then God knows what had happened for him to murder her and dismember her body up. Wow. Talking about all these people, Justin and Shamar and D4vd, when they were romancing and sexing up these girls, whatever, and their wife, this little girl who D4vd shouldn't have been with, pedophile, right? If that's the case, that's what people are saying. Don't know all the details, but these people who are they romancing and being all lovey-dovey with, now you're gonna kill them, murder them? What? And that's what the Bible says in Exodus 20 verse 3. Have no other gods before me. No other God, no other thing takes the place of the true God who is the creator of everything. Because without God, there is nothing else. There's no people. There's no things. This car minute right now, sure, people made it, but God put the raw materials on the earth for mankind to build and make this car, make this phone right here that I'm using right now. Anything that you see, there is the ultimate creator behind the thing. The materials is from the divine creator. Nobody else takes his place. And that's why, God forbid, if I were to lose a marriage and go through financial issues, and I've been to hard times myself. I've been sad, depressed. You know what helped me stay together? My spouse. My God. Well, my spouse helps me out too. But my God, first and foremost, helps me, directs me, keeps me together. That nobody else truly can. People can help. Things can help, but ultimately it's him. Because spouse can mess up on you, money can be funny, things you can lose. Where do you go to next when things are not always as stable as they seem to be? You go to the one that said, I didn't promise you a pain-free life, I didn't promise you a tribulation-free life, but I promised you I will be there for you. So he promised me that hard times will come. So I said, wow, when hard times come, wow, you said these things would happen, but to still be cheerful, but to still keep it together, to still hold on and endure. Hold on, though hard times are here. So I still hold on to him because he's with me through it all. God bless you.